Anyway, good afternoon, juniors and sophomores, or as I say, since the seniors are gone. Good afternoon, senior class. Good afternoon, junior class. Okay. Good afternoon, those freshmen who are now official sophomores. Shout out to class 2016, that is my class. We got 3 more years. Okay. Okay, enough. Now, right now what I'd like to do is, as more people are coming in, I would like to introduce our speaker. His name is Justin Ford, and today he has graciously, I'm always that much quiet.
Oh, water.
Our speaker, Justin Ford, has came today to Mumford to speak about some things, kind of motivate you to finish strong this year and motivate you for the next couple of years and those seniors for next year. Along with Mr. Ford, he donated, he got 20 sponsors to donate chicken, over 200 pounds of chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs, ribs, baked beans, salad, you name it, and it's out there. Okay. And all this food he gave for free. He's giving it to us or to you to partake in. So I'd like for you to do right now is I want you to give Mr. Ford a round of applause for doing that. So right now I would like to present Mr. Justin Ford.
How's everybody doing? No, that wasn't good enough. How's everybody doing? How many of you guys are about to be seniors? Who's the new seniors? Raise your hand. I know you can do better than that. Where's my seniors? And where's my juniors at? That's good. That's good. Well, real quick, guys, I need your attention because I only got a few minutes. So if I can get your fully undivided attention just for a few minutes, like Ms. McVeigh said, I've been coming here. How many of you guys either see me in the halls, heard me speak, or know of me in the school? Raise your hand. I've been coming since November. And I've been talking to you guys. I've been talking to you guys about some stuff. I've shared my story. And I'll just go over it because some of you guys might not know. But I'm 30 years old. A lot of people say I don't look 30, which is a good thing. I don't even shave, can't grow a beard. It's a good thing. But you guys, 15, 16, 17 years old guys, it seemed like it was just yesterday. Listen up, listen up. It seems like it was just yesterday. But luckily, some of you guys are about to experience something I didn't get to experience. I dropped out of high school as a junior, as an honor roll student. I got all A's and B's, did good in school, but I got caught up and made a lot of bad decisions. So when I say, congratulations to you guys, it's something very special that hopefully every one of you guys that are getting ready to be seniors or now seniors into the next year, that you finish strong. Like not one of you guys, not even one of you juniors, if you've come this far, listen up, this is serious. If you guys have come this far, there is no reason to give up. You guys can see how many kids that were in your class in the beginning of the year that aren't here anymore. Based on the number of kids that are here today versus when the year started, it's a big difference because a lot of kids, they gave up. I ask kids when I go into classrooms, how many of you guys want to be successful? Raise your hand. Raise it up. If you want to be successful when you get out of school, raise your hand. Every one of you guys. Okay? How many of you guys have dreams and goals right now of something that you want to do? Raise your hand. How many of you guys want to go to college? Raise your hand. All right, that's good. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something. Not only did I drop out of high school, but while my class was walking down and getting their diplomas, I was in jail. From the time I was 17 to 19, I acquired 8 misdemeanors and a felony. I sold dope to a cop. I was getting high, getting drunk, overdosed, almost died, drunk driving accidents, lost my license for 10 years. And I tell people, it ain't a black or a white thing. It's a young people thing. The same temptations and struggles and peer pressures that you guys are facing today, it's no different than what I faced 15 years ago. It's no different than what your teachers and your counselors faced when they were high school kids. It's the same stuff, guys. And a lot of those temptations and a lot of those things are completely set up to distract you. To distract you and keep you from graduating high school. To keep you from being successful. To keep you from accomplishing your dreams and your goals. Watch this. How many of you guys know somebody that has been murdered? Raise your hand. If you know somebody that's been murdered, raise your hand. How many of you guys know that when somebody's life is taken and the casket closes, there ain't no second chance? You can't come back from that. How many of you guys know somebody that's locked up right now? Raise your hand. Right. Listen up. All right, watch this. Watch this. Listen. Some of you guys have maybe heard me share statistics, but I keep it real when I go into a school. I don't care if it's an all-black school. I don't care if it's an all-white school. I deal directly with the audience that I'm speaking with, and I want you guys to hear me for a minute. Right now, these are real statistics I'm going to share with you guys, and I want you guys to ponder on these things and think about them for a minute. Right now, less than 50% of African Americans graduate high school. Less than 50%. That means if I drew a line right here, guys, and I cut you guys in half like this and put you guys over here and put you over here, half of you guys, based on statistics, are dropping out of high school. And this ain't, hold up, listen, this ain't even a Detroit thing. This is across the board. All my young men. There is a statistic that just came out that it said that it is more likely for a young African American male to die of homicide than any other death combined. How does that make you feel, young man? Think about that, young man. Listen up. Listen up. And the reason I say that, guys, is because the person that was just murdered the other day didn't think they were going to get murdered. The person that got locked up at one point didn't think they were going to get locked up. The person that dropped out of high school didn't anticipate to drop out of high school. And some of you guys in this room right now, statistics say when you come back in the fall, some of you seniors won't make it to graduation. Some of you juniors won't make it to being a senior. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. And I wanted to be successful, but I lost my focus. I lost my focus. And the reason why I do what I do when I go into schools is because every time a young person loses their life, every time a young person goes to jail, every time a young person gives up on their vision or their dreams or success, guess what? That's so much potential just gone from the earth. And every single one of you guys have greatness within you. Every single one of you guys were created for a purpose and a plan. Every single one of you guys, your life is not by mistake, and even if it was because your parents didn't plan you, it wasn't a mistake. You guys are the future. You're the leaders of tomorrow. You're the leaders of this city. Look at Detroit right now. We're bankrupt. We got the highest homicide rates, the highest poverty, the highest crime, 75,000 abandoned homes. They laugh at us and say we're the worst school district in the whole country. They would like to just write us off and throw us in the garbage. And that should make you guys think. should make you guys think for a minute. Because when I see you guys, I see greatness. I see potential. I see the next future leaders of this city, of this nation. Even if you don't see it, I see it. Why? Because I once was in your shoes. And when you're my age, which will be like tomorrow, I promise you, it goes that fast, you're either going to be where you want to be, or you're not going to be where you want to be. But wherever you end up, you put yourself there. You guys got to stop blaming other people for where you are in life right now. You got to stop blaming people. It's his fault. It's her. No. It's time to take responsibility for yourself. I know a lot of you guys got bad grades because I've worked with you guys. I've seen them. And there's no excuse to have that bad grade. Because I asked every one of them, I said, how many of you guys would rather have an A? Everybody raises their hand. And every one of you guys can have A's. Every one of you guys can move on to your junior and senior year and complete it and graduate and move on. But I know that the breakdown a lot of times is you don't know how to be successful. How many people can honestly say, I want to be successful, but I just don't know how? I've never seen it. No one's ever taught it to me. No one's ever really shown me the pattern of how to be successful. Be honest, raise your hand. You just don't know how. Thank you. And the reason I come into schools is because I want to show you how to be successful. There's some young people in this room right now that I've personally worked with. And at the end of this event, I'm going to hand you guys out a contact card with my contact information on it. It's a phone number that I specifically created for young people. I don't give it out to anybody else. You can call me on it or you can text me on it. Facebook. How many of you guys are on Facebook or Twitter? Raise your hand. Anybody got a Twitter account on Facebook? Yep. I give you guys, listen, I give you guys direct contact to me because I've had kids that actually reach out and say, hey Justin, can you help me get a job? Hey Justin, can you help me make a resume? Hey Justin, I'm going through some hard times right now. Can you help me? Can you talk to me about it? Here's another thing, guys. It's okay to confess that you need help sometimes. It's okay to confess when you're going through some things. It's not a form of weakness. And a lot of times we would rather just stay in our situation and not do anything about it than really reach out and ask for help. So that's why I've been coming. And I've been coming since November. And I've been given permission to come back next year. And I want to see every single one of you guys succeed. Every single one of you guys accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. I'm lucky I made it out alive, guys. There's kids that I ran with and that I went to school with that are in the grave right now. They're dead. You can't get tomorrow back. I mean, you can't get today back. When tomorrow comes, today's over. So what you do today matters. I talked to the 8th graders earlier today that are getting ready to come into high school. And same thing, I want to be successful. I want to drive a nice car. I want to do this. You can start being successful today in how you operate, how you treat each other, how you listen to your teachers and the people that are in the school. And I know that it's hard sometimes to be a young person. How many of you guys can say it's hard sometimes being a young person? It's hard. The struggles, the temptations. And these are the most important years of your life, guys. Why? Because this and what you do now shapes your future. It prepares you for tomorrow. It launches you into your next phase of life. And I know the same things you guys are struggling with. Broken homes. How many of you guys can say right now that your dad isn't in your life or he's not in your home? Raise your hand. Your dad's not there. He's missing. My parents divorced when I was 2. I've gone through a lot of hardship and a lot of struggles, guys. But luckily I was able to overcome those. And now today, I'm married. I got 4 beautiful kids. I own several businesses, and I get a chance to come and share my story with people like you. And I can promise you, everywhere I go, I brag on Mumford High School. That's why I keep coming here. And I know Ms. McVeigh said it earlier, and I can say it again. I'm not getting paid to be here, guys. I haven't been paid one time this whole year to come see you, not once. I literally take off work to come share with you guys my experiences and talk to you guys about success and talk to you guys about your future. Why? One kid asked me, says, Justin, what do you benefit? You know what I benefit? When a guy like Demetrius connects with me. And I see Demetrius doing great things. Desiree telling me how I've been able to help her see things a little bit differently. And some of you other guys that are in this audience, that if I can reach one of you guys and help one of you guys move in the right direction, guess what? That's my payoff. That's my payoff. So, in a few minutes, where's Karen? Karen, are you in here? If you want to bring that whole box, I'm going to pass these contact cards out to you guys, and I'm serious. One kid was like, I'm going to text you by the end of the day. I said, okay, I'll text you back. I'm going to follow you on Twitter. I'm going to follow you back. But I know that we're running out of time, but I want to say this, guys, that there are literally 20 sponsors. I'm going to read them off to you guys real quick. I went around the city, guys, for the last several weeks. Listen, I want you guys to hear how special you guys are and how much, even though you don't know it, people care about you. Ready? Listen up. I had a vision to put this barbecue on for you guys. I mean, we got ribs, we got chicken, we got greens, we got a bunch of good food out there that you guys are about to eat. I mean, it's good. Listen up, because the faster we can get done, the faster you guys can go eat. So listen, ready? Listen, because I gotta give, listen up, guys. I gotta give honor. No watermelon. I gotta give honor. Listen. I need you guys to be quiet just for a couple more minutes. I need to give honor to where honor is due. The people that came together to put this on for you guys, listen. House of Help Community Center, which is here in Detroit. The James Group International, which is here in Detroit. Detroit World Outreach Church in Redford. Lacaria Concrete, Detroit. Gordon Food Service, Dearborn. Honeybee Supermarket, Detroit. Harbortown Market, Detroit. Greenfield Market, Detroit. Farmer John's, Detroit. King Cole Market, Detroit. Glory Supermarket, Detroit. King Q Barbecue, Dearborn. Home Depot, Troy. Detroit Grill King. Soul of the D Catering here in Detroit. Listen up, guys. Hold up. Listen up. Devery's and Company here in Detroit. Detroit Wholesale Produce here in Detroit. Carlo Chimaretto here in Detroit. Listen to this. I even had a sponsor from Texas who said, I'm going to sponsor and help this event because I believe in the kids in Detroit. Post Snack in Allen Park, and then E&L Meat Market and Ed Miskey. All these people and all these companies, listen guys, they came together and they donated all this food. All the people that you're going to see out here that are serving you guys food all came to volunteer. And the reason why we're listen up guys, the reason why we're doing this is because you matter. You matter. You matter. So hopefully we'll be seeing you guys next year. Thank you guys so much for all the time that I've had with you guys this year. And enjoy the food and feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.